So let's all start sitting at the front of our blocks. A really lovely way to start your daily practice is with Nadi Shodhana breathing. Good morning. So whilst you're waiting for the others to settle in, again, this is a nice way to get the blood flowing into your arms. Now when you're closing your eyes, if you have the track, play it, but if not, I'll count you. So sitting in front of your mats and your blocks in what's called Sukhasana. Let me just demo that. Sukhasana looks like this, so your heels are in line, your soles of your feet are facing the sky. Grab your glutes, pull them out wide so your sitting bones are heavy. Yeah. Have a block or anything resembling a block just to take the pressure off your hips. And then with your sitting bones heavy, grow long in your spine. Close your eyes gently, press your tongue into the roof of your mouth. Looking forward to this hour, spending this hour with you, setting your intention for the hour. Maybe it's just to replace your thoughts with your breath. Maybe it's to practice for someone else. It's a form of bhakti yoga, to devote your practice to someone else other than yourself. It fundamentally transforms why you're practicing. But just replacing your thoughts with your breath is a very powerful one. And then placing the backs of your hands on your wrists, taking a deep inhale, breathing up to your collarbones with your mouth wide open, and making a sound all the way down. Inhaling again, really pushing your belly buttons away from your spine. Lengthen your side ribs, breathe up to your collarbones, mouth open. Do this once more, but this time breathe in, fill with your lungs, but keep your mouths closed. Make the same sound on the back of your throat through your nose. And that's your ujjayi. Stay with your ujjayi, keep your ujjayi on throughout your practice. Take your right thumb, place your right thumb in your nostril. Rest your middle fingers on your third eye, your ring finger rests on your left nostril, and we're going to roll through Nadi Shodhana breathing without kumbhaka, so we're just going to come into the timing and the breath, really creating that space which we can hopefully hold throughout the practice. So empty all your lungs, close your left nostril, open your right nostril, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the air out. And we're going to breathe in for 8, and then exhale for 8. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and left nostril. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left nostril. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Filling your lungs, opening up from your backbones. Exhale, right nostril. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze all the air out. Right nostril. Inhale. 3, 4. Breathing right up to your collarbones. Left nostril. Squeeze the air out. 5, 6, 7. Last one. Inhale, push your belly buttons away from your spine. Lengthen in your side ribs all the way to the top. Right nostril. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice, guys. So we're going to just engage. These are our bandhas. It's your Uddiyana Bandha Kriya. We're going to go. So everyone meet at the backs of your mats. Push back into your down dog, please. See you all in down dog. And from now on, whenever your thoughts come back into your mind, just honor them and let them go. So everyone's in down dog, meeting in down dog. Now, reminding yourselves that the strength, the asana, the physicality, that's the easy part of yoga. And the hard part is to practice without judgment and without thought, opinions about how stretchy you are or aren't. Let all that go. So you're in down dog, pressing your heels into the mat, turn the crease of your elbows up to the sky, just wiggle it out. It's your first down dog of the day. Bend your left knee over to your right. Right ribs stretch open, but do it on the breath. And then slowly come over to the other side. So bend your right knee again, stretch through your left side ribs. Yeah, and then come back to neutral. So Uddiyana Bandha Kriya. We're going to roll through the practice here. So on the inhale, I want you to come to high plank. Exhale, knees down onto the mat, come back to Bandha Sarvangasana, child's pose. All the way back, and then on the inhale, push up to down dog. Exhale all the air out of your lungs, squeeze it out, and then suck your belly button and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release, come forward into high plank, draw in the air, really draw into your core. And exhale, knees on the mat, balasana, push back into child's pose. Inhale, down dog. Squeeze all the air out of your lungs, suck in your belly button. We're going to hold it again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Inhale, high plank. Draw the air in, really feel it rushing down your core. Exhale, balasana, child's pose. Inhale, down dog. Push the ground away, and as you exhale, empty, suck your belly button in. Hold it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Very nice, everyone. Come into tabletop. Just let's meet in tabletop and feel the breath, feel this transition inside yourself, and hold that shape. So just press the ground away, turn the crease of your elbows to the front of the mat, wrap them forward, slide your shoulder blades down your back, and release them out wide on the exhale. Inhale, wrap your biceps forward, pull your heels, your hands towards your knees, and exhale, release. So you really feel the transition as you inhale. Now push your spine through your shoulder blades, push your elbows out wide, pull your knees in, and now drag your heels to your hand, arch your back, give yourself a cow, lift your chin, pull your wrists towards your knees. Exhale, elbows out wide, just feel the transition, do it in your own time, push your spine through your shoulder blades, and then inhale again. Push your knees out wide as you wrap your biceps forward, so really massaging your spine. Last one, spine to the sky, elbows out wide, drag your knees in, and then push back into your balasana, child's pose, up into down dog. If people can switch on their videos, it'd be wonderful, and I can see you. Exhale, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward. As you inhale, long in your chest, spine parallel with the floor. Exhale, Uttanasana, hands by your feet, suck your belly button with your thighs as you sweep your hands up towards the sky. Thanks. Hi, Lauren. And exhale. Samastiti, pause at your heart, lift your heart on the way down, roll your shoulders down your back, point your fingertips forward. Your feet are touching. Great, thanks everyone, good, I can see you guys. So, pushing your heels into the mat, push your heels out wide, it's going to roll your outer thighs in. So feet touching, toes touching, good. On the inhale, so press your fingertips away from your crown, grow long in your four corners of your neck. Your eyes are soft but not closed. Your tongue's pressed into the roof of your mouth. Toes are touching. Yeah. Now as you inhale, push your fingertips, your ring finger away from your crown. And exhale. Suck your belly button underneath your chest. Lift your armpits. Drop your shoulder points. What you'll feel is this. Your belly button suck in and under. So lifting your armpits. Drop your shoulder points. And stay focused and keep the space and hold the space that you feel you're creating with your breath. Allow the breath to lead you throughout the practice. So again, as you inhale, 2, 3, 4, empty, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and empty. Now remember all these ideas about yourselves as you inhale, you are not these bodies. And exhale, just create the space. And inhale, you're not your thoughts, you're not your opinions about yourself. Breathe out. Good. So on the inhale, just step yourself out of the way and watch your practice and enjoy your practice. Good. And just observe the quality of the moment that you create without judgment. Let's begin with our half suryas. On the inhale, you can sweep your hands up to the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, come all the way down. Inhale, spine's parallel with the floor, fly your chest forward. Exhale, hug the energy at your thighs, Uttanasana, might bend your knees. You inhale, good, all the way up. Samastiti, let's do that once more. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, push your ring fingers away from your heels. Exhale, Uttanasana, yeah. As you inhale, fly your chest forward, suck the energy up your thighs, weight in your toes. Exhale, Uttanasana. Might bend your knees, you inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. So, Surya Namaskara A's. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, come all the way down. Inhale, fly your chest forward, have your hands by your feet. And exhale, step back to high plank. As you inhale, push your spine through your shoulder blade. Exhale, Chaturanga. Chest as the same height as your elbows. As you inhale, Urdhva Mukha, drag your hip points to your wrists. Exhale, back to down dog, softly. So your heels are hidden by your ankles behind. Press, your index fingers are parallel with the long edge of your mat break. So spread your fingers out. Everyone really press them out, press them into the ground. Suck the energy up your thighs. Try and drag your heart down to your ankles. So you're hugging the energy up into your hip creases. PK, turn the crease of your elbows to the sky. Really wrap them open. Wrap. Good. And your drishti is to your shins. So find stillness in your asana. And exhale. The last deep inhale. Draw the energy up to your core. Bend your knees. On the exhale, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward. Inhale, Uttanasana. And exhale, come all the way down. And now inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up to the sky. And that is a Surya A. Come back down. Let's go once more. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands to the sky. Exhale, come down, Uttanasana. Good. Fly your chest forward, weight by your hands, and step your feet back to high plank. Breathing nice and slow, so really using your exhale. Spine through your shoulder blades, push your elbows away from your armpits. Chaturangas, lie down. As you inhale, Urdhva Mukha, drag your armpit flesh through, and exhale, down dog. So you're pressing the knuckle of your index fingers into the mat, turning the crease of your elbows up to the sky. Observe your pose, finding the space and stillness in your asana, hugging the energy up your thighs, breathing to the backs of your knees. You're good where you are, just hold where you are. Enjoy being there. Final inhale as you push the ground away. And the exhale, bend your knees, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward. Inhale, fly your chest forward, hands by your feet. And now exhale, go down. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, sweep your hands up to the sky. And exhale, Samastiti, last Surya A. Inhale, ring fingers away from your heels. Exhale, Uttanasana, come down. As you inhale, lift your chest. Weight in your hands, step back to high plank. Good. Inhale, Chaturanga, come down. Urdhva Mukha, lift your chest. And now exhale, back to down dog. So I've come to join you now because we're going to break the shape up a bit, change it up. Push the blades of your feet out wide. Really push the blades of your feet into the mat. So your outer thighs are rolling in. You're trying to tear the mat down the middle. So your gaze is through your shins. And you're finding space and stillness. Inhaling. And exhaling. Create the space. This is like different now. Last inhale. Come up on your toes. On the exhale, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward. Inhale again, chest forward like the last times. This time come down to Uttanasana, but this time we're going to Ukkatasana, fierce pose. So toes are touching. Drop your tailbone. Sweep your ring fingers up to the sky. Press your palms together, your prayer together. Tailbone down. Inhale, you're pushing your fingertips away from your shoulder points. And exhale, knitting your shoulders in. So you're really lifting out of your core, pushing the blades of your feet out wide, pushing your knees together. Drop your tailbone, everyone come down a couple of inches, and you fly your chest long in your front chest, make the skin long. And exhale, come down to Uttanasana again. Inhale, lift your chest. Take the weight of your hands, step back to high plank. Wrap your biceps forward, push your spine to your shoulder blades, and again, chaturanga. So your chest is in line with your elbows. As you inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Ardha Mukha. Step your toes into the midline, so your toes are touching. Kick your right toes up towards the sky, flex your right foot, and now turn your right foot out. And now kick your right heel high up in the sky. Keep your collarbones square with the mat, so keep pressing the ground away equally, don't be bending over to the side. Now bend your right leg, let your right foot fall so you can see it through your left armpit, or thereabouts. Keep your collarbones in line with the short edge of the mat. Next, inhale and kick your toes up towards the sky, and exhale, step your right foot forward for warrior one. So your right knee is over your right ankle. Sweep your ring fingers up to the sky. Drag your left hip point forward. Your left is at 45 degrees. Your left arch is lifting off the mat. Good, everyone. Drag your left hip point forward, your chest forward. You inhale, you're pushing your ring fingers away from your shoulder points. Exhale, knitting your ribs in. Switching on your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor on the exhale, so you're lifting the energy up. Drag your right heel back. Last inhale. And exhale, windmill your hands up to warrior two. Shuffle a bit, so heel to arch, check the alignment. Your right knee is right over your right ankle. Look down your sternum, there's a straight line, so your spine is perpendicular with the mat. Now send your tailbone down to the mat so you remove the compression in your lumbar spine. Tilt your hips, so switching on your glutes. Turn the crease of your elbows to the sky, press the backs of your shoulders into your back. On the inhale, reach forward, turn your right palm to face the sky. Either slide your left hand down your left thigh, or take it around your back and reverse your warrior. There is an option to take your right heel off the mat and push your right knee out using your left glute. So you're really opening across your hip points. And of course, remember, you're just observing your practice. So you're going over your comfort zone, but not over your edge. Find that space. Exhale, release forward. Prepare for Trikonasana. To slide your left foot up, make it 3 short feet, heel to arch again. Hands shoulder height. Turn your chest so it's in line, your sternum's in line with your right thigh. And now with that alignment, come down, place the back of your right hand inside your leg, and now release your left hand up towards the sky for Trikonasana, Utthita Trikonasana. So you're pressing the back of your hand into your right thigh. Roll your left shoulder open on the exhale and lengthen your right side ribs. Firm your left thigh towards the back of the mat and back of the ribs, sorry, and suck the energy up your right thigh. So externally wrap that round, really draw the energy up into your right thigh. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, lift your left arm, come over your ear, so your left bicep presses into your ear. Lift your right hand, so imagine someone's just thrown you an imaginary beach ball, and you're so excited you just caught the beach ball, and you want to reach the beach ball as far as you can in front of you, turn your chest to the sky, so really suck the energy up your thigh, and you're lengthening, and then you're bending your right leg, take your right forearm onto your right thigh. Right knee over right ankle, sweep your left hand hard up and this inside angle. There's a straight line down all your left side. Sending your right sitting bone to your right heel, and that will lift your left arch off the mat. So just look down your body, you should see a nice long straight line. Turn your heart to the sky, turn your face to the sky, and now lift your chin and lock your drishti onto your left wrist. And find some space in your asana. Inhaling. Exhale, left hand down, left knee down, prepare for Anjalina Asana. Press your thumbs into your heart, rest your chin on your fingers, keep this. And now as you exhale, release forward, but it's not going forward, you're lifting away from your right thigh. So you try and put your heart up on the sky, drag your right heel back, Roll over your toes, so you're pressing your left toes into the mat. Your left glute is a little ball of rock on the back of your leg. You're dragging your right heel back, lifting up. And now release your hands that way. Take your chin mudra. And now release all the way back. Really jack your heart up into the sky. Drag your right heel back. Go all the way back. Tuck your left toes. Take your hands into prayer. And the exhale, we're going to release forward into arrow pose. So you're pushing your left heel to the back of the room. There's a wall there. And imagine your wall. Hands forward. And now rest your chest on your thighs, but suck your belly button off your thighs. Drop your left hip point. And breathe. Parivrita Svangasana, take your left hand onto your left arm, right thigh. Press into your prayer, your right elbow's high. You're trying to bring your heart around to your thumbs. You're still kicking your left heel towards the back of the wall. Up dog your chest, so cobra, really it's like a back arch in your thoracic spine. On the next exhale, you're going to place your left hand down, right hand down. Step back, meet in high plank. Take a vinyasa. Urdhva Mukha. Wrap biceps forward. Firm, strong thighs. Exhale, Ardha Mukha, down dog. Walk your feet back, walk your hands forward. And then rest in your elbows, so come to Dolphin Plank. Push your spine through your shoulder blades. Press your palms into the mat. Press the knuckle of your finger into the mat. Now start with your toes touching. Start to walk your feet up towards your hands. And pause where you're sucking in and your thighs. And you're pushing the mat away. And your serratus anterior muscles under your shoulder blades, you're feeling those. And now you can kick your left toes up towards the sky. Point through your left toe. Push the ground away, so there's a line of power. You can feel the energy from your fingerprints, your finger pads, all the way to your right toe. Hold it there, good. Now drop your right hip point. That's good. Drop your right hip point down. Landy, drop your head. Straight leg though. Straight leg, everyone. Straight leg. Yeah. Marina, drop your right hip point down. We'll do it the next time around. Well done, gang. Come down. And rest on your knees. Uttara Shashana. Well done, folks. There you go. What happened in the asana stays in the asana. So just observe how you feel about yourself, how you react to how you do things in your flow. Because it really, that you can't be good at throat yoga. You can just breathe and stretch and let go. And that's all we can do. And enjoy it. Push back up into Balasana. That's a meeting down dog. Set your toes into the midline. On the exhale, you're going to kick your left toes up towards the side. Kick your heel up. So leave your heel. Now turn your left heel out and kick your left heel even higher. So you're stacking your head. Externally rotate your right thigh, but straight leg to start with. And then bend your left leg. Look through your left foot, through your right armpit. Keep your collarbone square with the mat though. So mostly you want to push the ground away with your right hand even more. Yeah. Straighten your leg again, kick your heel away, leave your heel, and step your left foot through for warrior one. Back foot's at 45 degrees, your left knee's over your left ankle. You press your palms together, sweep your hands up, lift your chin, look beyond your thumbs. So look all the way up. Now drag your right hip point forward. Drag your right chest forward. On the inhale, push your ring fingers away from your shoulder points. Exhale, hug your ribs in. Inhaling once more, lift. And exhale, warrior two. So just beautifully come down. Shuffle your feet a little wider, left knee over left ankle. Glue your drishti onto your left finger. Turn the crease of your elbows up towards the sky. Look down your sternum. Send your tailbone down to the mat. On the inhale, reach forward and your left palm face the sky. Reverse your warrior Viparita. Virabhadrasana. You can either slide your right hand down your back thigh, reach your third into the back of the room, or you take your left arm with your right hand. In either case, lift your heart, place your chest up on the sky. Trust yourself. Go back, lift your chin. Turn your little finger towards the back of the room. So you're opening across your chest. Good, everyone. And then come forward. Slide your right foot up to it. So like sort of 3 short feet between heel to arch, hands shoulder height. We're going to prepare for Trikonasana. You're driving your left toe mat into the mat, sucking the energy up your thighs. Inhale, reach forward, and now long your left side ribs. Back of your hand on the inside of your leg. Sweep your right hand up towards the sky. And inhale, send the energy up through your top fingers. And exhale, turn the crease of your right elbow towards the front of the room. So you're really opening your right shoulder. Make your left side ribs long and try and close off your right side ribs. And firm your right thigh to the back of the mat. So it's like you're lying back on the wall. And then exhale, here comes that ball again. It's that guy with the ball. So you're going to bring your right arm over your ear, press your right bicep with your right ear, left hand up towards the sky, catch the ball. Press your fingers away from the back heel, so there's a length all the way from your right blade of your foot, through your right side rib, chest to the sky, and then bending your left knee. Place your left forearm on your left knee, Padma. Sweep your right hand to the sky, good. Now send your left sitting bone to your left heel, and that will lift your weight off, so then you can lift your right arch off the mat. Send your tailbone through, so you're really opening across your hip points. Press through with your fingers, turn your chest to the sky, face the sky, lift your chin, lock it onto your right wrist. Nice, and then exhale, come down, right hand, right knee, Anjalina Asana. Did this before, thumb on your heart, chin your fingers, keep that so you don't dump into your neck. It's not about dumping, it's about lifting. And as you exhale, roll over your toes, release forward, lift your left floating ribs away from your left thigh. Send your heart up into the sky, press your right toes into the mat, so the right glute is firm, and you're dragging your left heel back, and you'll feel that in your right hip flexors. You come back, take your prayer, this time keep your prayer, place it behind your head, and now press the back of your head, pull your elbows towards each other, send your heart up into the sky, drag that heel, tuck your right toes, and now again come forward into your arrow pose. Press your hands towards forward, drive your right heel back, so grow long in your side ribs. And now suck your belly button off your thighs. So you're really up dog in your chest. Exhale, take your right elbow onto your left knee, Parivrtta Padmasana, so twist your side angle. Press your prayer down, so bring your sternum round in line with your prayer. Left elbow's high. Left elbow on your right elbow, left thigh. Roxanne, so right elbow, left thigh. Right elbow, left thigh. There you go. So you're twisting your Padmasana. Left elbow high, press. Look over your left shoulder, up dog your chest. So fan your right ribs out and suck your left ribs in. Exhale, place your hands on the mat, step back for your vinyasa. So hold it there in high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Chest only in line with your elbows. Urdhva Mukha, drag your hip points forward. Exhale, Ardha Mukha, prepare. Walk your feet and hands away from each other until your elbows come down naturally onto the mat. Away from each other, Greg. Away, away, away. Good. Elbows onto the mat. So Dolphin Plank. Everyone in Dolphin Plank. Okay, now press the palms of your hands into the mat. Have your forearms parallel, like train tracks. Even more, but underneath your shoulders. Now press the knuckle of your index fingers into the mat. Marina and Dolphin Plank, well done. So forearms parallel, Greg, they're bending in. Hands out wide, not elbows in. Good, wider, wider. Now, there you go, like that. Good. Now walk your toes up towards your elbows. Toes are touching. Good, now you're pressing the blades and pressing your hands into the mat. Keep pushing your hands away. Keep sucking the energy up your thighs. Know that it'll be over soon. Keep pressing the ground away. Yeah. And now with the toes touching, kick your left toes up into the sky. Drop your left hip point. Legs straight, drop your left hip point, Landy. Drop it down. Drop your left hip point. Now kick your toes up. Good. So left toes up. And when you're ready, come down into child's pose and rest. Well done, everyone. Nice. And breathe and let it go and come back to your breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Next inhale, push up into down dog. Well done. Toes are touching. Kick your right toes up towards the sky. And now step your right foot through your hands. Come straight into high lunge. So your left heel is high. Warrior 1, left heel arches, so left heel is high. Sweep your hands up, interlace your fingers. Press your palms up to the sky. Lift your chin. Good, now long your left side ribs, which is about to get even longer because you're going to fall over to your right side. You're going to feel this opening in your left side ribs. Keep kicking your left heel towards the back of the mat. Open, open. Then come back on the inhale. Now, as you exhale, take the weight into your right foot. We're just going to take a standing up balancing asana, warrior 3. Turn your little fingers down, palms by your hips. Lift your left heel off the mat. Good. Now you're kicking your right heel into the mat from your right glute. And you're dropping your left hip point down. Lift your chest, so up dog your chest, but make your neck long. So you're lifting your heart away from your belly button. Press your fingertips away from your crown. Whoops. Breathe in. Well done. And exhale. Place your hands on the mat. Step your feet back. Come back for your vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Ardha Mukha. Keep your left toes up towards the sky. Step your left foot through, high lunge. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms away from your tailbone. Tuck your tailbone. So make your tailbone long. And now push your pubic bone down to the mat. So tailbone is long. Press the palms up towards the sky and now fall over to your left side. Feel that lengthening in your right side ribs. Right hip flexor. And find the space to just keep observing your practice. Come back up to neutral. Bring your hands down by your hips. Drop your little fingers down, palms face the side wall. So you're opening your chest, take the weight into your left leg and step up very gently, elegantly, dropping your right hip point down. Up dog your chest, so cobra your chest. Kick your right heel back like there's a wall behind you. Press your fingertips away from your crown. And when you exhale, well done gang. Hands on the mat and just float your left foot back. Chaturanga. Vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees. Step or float your feet up towards your hands. Inhale, make your front chest long. Exhale, Uttanasana. Uttanasana for one breath. Drop your tailbone. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Press your palms together. And then come up. Really nice. Hands on your hips. So we're going to take a Restorative Uttanasana. Everyone step your right foot to the back of the mat. Good. So your feet are like 3 feet between them. As you inhale, make your front chest long. And exhale, come down, place your hands between your feet. Pull your elbows towards each other. Now inhale, try and drag your fingers back. If you have blocks, come up high. But you want to be lifting your heart away from your belly button. And then exhale, come down, aim to place your head between your feet. Mine definitely doesn't do that. But what you can be doing, even if your spine is parallel with the floor, you can take the weight into your toes and really hug the energy up your thighs. So, Landy, lift your chest. Good, but make your neck long. So double chin. Good. You all got it. Good. So, Greg, place your hands between your feet on the mat. Yeah. Now take the weight into your toes, everyone. Take the weight into your toes, push your heels into the mat and straighten your legs. So long, straight legs. It's good. So you're really sucking the energy up your thighs. Lift your heart away from your belly button. So fly your chest forward, but double chin. Nice one, Marina. Good. There. Good, good, good. Exhale, release down. Take your hands onto your hips. Inhale, coming up to our standing. That's Restorative Uttanasana. A. On the inhale, hands out wide. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, slide your thumbs, down your sacrum. Inhale, take a back bend, lift your chin, and now exhale, again, come all the way down, but you're leading with your heart. So think, lift belly button away from, heart away from belly button, and give yourself a double chin. Good, PK. Press your toes into the mat. So really, everyone be sucking the energy up your thighs. Your feet are parallel, by the way, Roxanne, not pointing out. There you go. Good. Push your fists away. Again, Marina, really suck the energy up your thighs. Good, Lauren. Really good. Nice straight legs. Deep inhale. And now check that your spine is parallel with the floor. Release your hands out wide so they're in line with your ears. Hands, good. But now look down, look at your ears, look at your hands. You can see them, they're in line. Great, drop your hands down. There, they're good. Now lift your thumbs. Everyone lift your thumbs. Fly your chest forward. Straighten your legs, but make your neck nice and long. Very nice. And now lifting your thumbs up behind your back. So if you were possessed, you could actually touch your thumbs in the sky, but obviously none of you are, so you can't. It's not going to happen, but you're going to lift. Marina, that wasn't bad. Yes, lift your hands, but keep your palms facing forward. And now release down. Take your toes. So this is Restorative Pedalas D. And we're here, and we're lifting our heart. Again, you're really sucking the energy up your thighs, taking the weight into your toes, kicking your heels over long in your back, your hamstrings, and then walking your hands around to your right leg, so facing the front of the mats. No, left. Walk around to your left, guys. I just want to see you all. It's going to be the same, right? So now we're in lizard pose. And again, you're cobring your chest up. So you may not move, but the intention is to lift your heart away from your belly button. Drop your right hip point, lift your left, cobra. Drag your heart forward. You're going to take your left hand into the midline. You're going to roll to the blade of your left foot and lift your right foot up and step straight back into your Vashisthasana. Release your right hand to the sky. If you want to, you can put your left knee down. It's not cheating, it's just really nice. Remember, we're here for a good time, not a long time, so let's just enjoy the practice. If you are in Vashisthasana, bananaing your right hips up high, your left hips high, good. Look over your left shoulder. Well done, gang. Right hand high. And now if you didn't have your left knee down before, put your left knee down, drop your left arm, so left knee down, left arm comes over, so left bicep into left ear. Yeah, great. And now, left hand comes high, point up to the sky, and kick your left heel up to the sky. So it's a modified Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Exactly that. So kick it up high. So you're here. And you're kicking your heel away, and your left glute is on, and you're rolling your left shoulder open. And then we're going to come up to standing. Come up high, so your spine's perpendicular to the thigh, right hand to the sky, and just come over the other side. So you're just stretching through your side ribs. Slide your left hand down your thigh. And then come back down to high plank. Windmill forward at the front of your mats. From here, you're going to roll to the blade of the right foot. Right hand comes into the midline. Left hand comes to the sky. Great, so Vashisthasana on the other side. So make sure you're all doing it on the other side to what you were doing before. So side plank. The integrity of this asana is to jack your hip points up high to as high as your shoulders. You're trying to press the blades of your feet into the mat. Well done, everyone. And then when you're ready, you bring your knee down on the mat. Your arm comes over. Glue your top arm into your bicep, into your ear. Lovely. And really enjoy that stretch. Feel that lengthening. Nice. Drop your little finger down so your chest opens. Yes, Lauren. Good. So drop it down. Open your chest. Then, on the next inhale, you're going to send your arm high to the sky and kick your back heel up to the sky. So you're good, PK, all the way up. Lift your chin, look up your right hand. Look up, Vashisthasana to Ardha Chandrasana, modified. And then your back heel comes down on the mat, your spine comes up straight. So you're here. And now just change hands and just Again, come down the other side. We're just lengthening our side ribs. Exhale, come back into your high plank. And lie knees just chin down on the mat. And rest on your bellies. So just lie down. And again, just check in on yourself now. We're kind of like, we're well into the practice. How are you? Are you still thinking about your intention? Is your thoughts coming back into your head? Are you thinking about what's for breakfast and what you're going to be doing today? It's easily done. Try and let those go. Just enjoy this space that you've created. So everyone come into TV asana. I'm going to demonstrate this, although you all know what it is. TV asana looks a little like this, just like you're watching TV. Nice. We're just chilling out, watching TV. Again, come back into the beat. Breathe all the air out on the exhale. Yep, get the dog. You're going to need the dog for the next asana. On the inhale, you're going to lift your elbows. Exhale, elbows down, toes come up. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale, toes come up. Thighs off the mat, toes touching. Inhale, lift your elbows. Last one, down. Knees, thighs off the mat. Inhale, lift your elbows. Now, knees off the mat at the same time. Bring your elbows out to cactus. Let your wrists go floppy. Kick through your toes as you shalabhasana. Press your toes away, thighs off the mat. Switch on your lumbar spine, up dog your chest, and then lie down on the mat. Place your right cheek on the mat. Rest. Come back into your breath. Really feel the breath all the way into your core, and then exhale it out. On the next exhale, you're going to come back into your chin. This time you're going to take your thumbs onto your sternum. Press your thumbs down your sternum, so in place your fingers. And then as you exhale, lift your thumbs away from your spine, lift your heart, lift your chest off the mat. So half shalabhasana. Keep pressing your toes into the mat. So you're pushing your hip points and your pubic bone into the mat. And now on the exhale, toes come off the mat. Thighs come off the mat, knees come off the mat. Press your fists down towards your heels. Keep your neck nice and long. Exhale, fly your hands forward, Superman. Drop your little fingers. Turn your little fingers towards each other. So you're opening across your spine. Inhale, come back for one breath. Press your ring fingers away from your crown. And then exhale, again, lie down. Nice, well done. So Dhanurasana, bow pose. You don't have to be super bendy to do it. You don't have to be super bendy to do anything. It's all about intention. Lift your heels up towards your glutes. Your knees are mat width apart. For this slightly different Dhanurasana, you're going to flex your feet. Flex them all. Good. Kick your heels up. Reach back. Catch the inside of your shins. Thumbs high. Inside of your shins. Okay. So now you're really open across your chest. Flex your feet. You're going to kick your heels up towards the sky as you kick into your fingers. And as you do that, roll your shoulder blades open. Knees and thighs come off the mat. And on the exhale, we guys to suck your belly buttons off the mat. So you're switching on your glutes. Good, kick and breathe. Stay soft. But remember to suck your belly buttons off the mat on the exhale. And that will lift from your side ribs. One more deep inhale. And release down. And rest. Well done. Really good, gang. So I'm kind of sort of bringing it down now, but still keep your focus on your breath. Keep using the breath as a torch. What I mean by that is you breathe it into, you create space with your breath, and then you use your body strength to prana, your energy to hold that shape. Push back on your knees. I'm just going to stretch our lumbar spine out. It's called Sarvangasana rabbit. Looks like this. So you're going to come up high on your heels, rest of your toes, catch your heels. Then you're going to lie down, place the crown of your head. Just kind of knee, and you're going to roll down the crown of your head. As you do, you're going to press, kick into your heels. You'll just stretch across your shoulder blades. So crown of your head on the mat, hold onto your heels,
Good, hold on to your heels. And now lift your tailbone high and kick into your heels. And you should all feel that crown of your head on the mat. Yeah. Nice, that's it, roll down. Breathe in. And then exhale, come up. And just sit back on your haunches, and we're gonna come straight into Dandasana. So we're here. Okay, so we're in Dandasana. Grab your glutes, pull your glutes out wide, press your sitting bones down into the mat. Now the trick here, the asana, the integrity, is to suck the energy up your thighs. This is where the action is happening. Right up your hip flexors, into your psoas muscle. Press your heels, your hands into the mat. Drag your armpit flesh through. Drag your fingertips back. Send your crown high, again long in the four corners of your neck. Breathe in deep, use the breath, and as you exhale, try and lift your heels off the mat. For most of us, it doesn't happen, but it's the intention. So you're really lifting, your thighs are on. And then release. Sweep your hands up to the sky, long in your side ribs. And now just exhale, rock forward. Catch your toes, but don't worry if you can't catch your toes, because what the trick here is to be lifting your heart away from your belly button. So most of us are going to grab some imaginary toes. Grab the imaginary toes with your peace fingers, and now draw on those toes. Try and draw your chest forward, holding onto these toes. Obviously, you're using your hip flexors to do that. So you're lengthening your heart, so lead your heart. If you can catch your toes, but it means diving off and really making that yoga sound, then maybe just release the toes. And come back to that nice feeling. As you exhale, then place your hands on the mat. If you can't take a bind, you're going to place your hands on the mat. And now just drag your hands down the mat. Again, it's all about the integrity of your hip flexors as you lift your heart away from your belly button. Tilting your hips forward, breathing to the backs of your knees. On the inhale, slide your hands even further up your body so they're in line with your hips. So this is called Brahmacharya. You're going to push the ground away, your hip points are going to come up, your feet might even come off the ground. PK will probably go through the roof with all his muscles. Push your heels in the mat. Good. If you can only get your hip points off, then try and lift your heels off the mat, one at a time. Yes, PK, I had faith in you. You didn't disappoint me. And your heels down on the mat, well done. Slide your hands back, Purvottanasana. So the trick here again is to focus on your hip points. You're going to jack them up to the sky. Fingers pointing forward, pull your elbows towards each other, point your toes. And now the exhale, hip points high, as you press your toes into the mat, roll your shoulder blades back, lift your chin. Eventually your toes are going to come onto the mat, you're dragging your heels towards your fingertips, and then you're lowering down. You're lying your back, and you're hugging your knees in towards your chest, with this vague sense of relief, because you might have looked at the clock and thought there's 10 minutes left. So just massaging your lumbar spine. And then realizing that actually you're in this perfect position to just slip straight up to Navasana. So from here we just lift straight up into Navasana where we're pointing our toes, our hands by our knees. You're pulling your elbows back into your armpits. So you're dragging your chest through. Yeah. Really, you're trying to go from here to here. So if it means catching your knees, just to feel what that's like. But everyone catch their knees. And now drag your heart through. So drag your armpit flesh through. And now, just from here for a second, release your knees and hold that shape. Good. Inhale, lift your hands above your biceps. Exhale, hands and knees. Inhale, hands up high. If you fall out, just come back in. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come high. And exhale, come down. Try this. Bending your right, keep your knees pressed together. Touch your right toes on the mat. Change sides. Change sides. And as you touch your toes down, kick your other toes away. Last one. Last one. Well done, good. Just massage, lie on your back, massage your lumbar spine again. And then we're going to come up to a Janu Shirshasana, which is another one of Ashtanga's greats. So Janu Shirshasana looks like this. You've got your right heel into your groin. You're pressing your right knee into the mat, and your sternum is in line with your thigh. Again, this isn't about being flexible. So twisting, it's the twist. Twist your chest, twist your shoulders. Now, eventually you're going to take your wrist, take your bind, you're going to reach up, and on the exhale, again, sucking in your thighs. But if you can only get to here, the arc is a lift. So you've got a nice arch back, you're up dogging your chest. You're not here. So if you can come down, you can take your hand around your foot, and if you can rest your chin on your knee, great. You don't need to. What you need to be doing is finding peace and stillness where you are. So I like to have my hands by my leg again, and then drag, and there's nothing to hold on to. Exactly, Greg. And there's nothing to hold on to, so you're pulling your chest through using your hip flexor. That action is lifting here, there. And then you're going to come back up to sitting. You're going to take your right hand behind your back. So I think my left and right on the side. Point your left toes. Drive your right knee into the mat, and just reverse your Janu. Keep that left leg straight. And then take this really lovely side stretch. Come down. Change sides. Nice. So again, the trick here, chest round, sternum in line with the thigh. That's the quality of the asana. Take it. You can bind your right fist with your left hand and come all the way over. If you can't take the bind, your hands go by your knee. If that's where they have to go by your knee or by your calf, and you lift your heart forward. So with every asana in yoga, you're pushing and pulling. So you're pushing yourself into it, but you're also leading yourself into it. Inhale, create the space, and then exhale, use your strength to hold that shape and breathe into it. So you're breathing into the resistance. Coming back on the inhale, left hand behind your back, point your fingers like right palm faces the sky, and flip, reverse the journey. Wrap your left bicep towards the back of the room. Exhale, come back down. Great, let's just take a couple of, so come back down, come into Bandha Sarvangasana from where we are. So again, it doesn't matter, it's not about being bendy. You hold the soles of your feet, turn the soles of your feet up towards the sky, and find that space. So find your resistance. And your resistance is a different place than anyone else's. And then open and breathe into that resistance, and you'll go just like a fraction of a millimetre further on the exhale. If you can open your feet, if your knees do come down to the mat, you can start to think about pulling your armpit flesh forward, and again, leading with the back of your heart. Some people are just naturally more bendy than others, and releasing forward. So you surrender into the asana, so you're strong on the outside, hard like a diamond, but soft on the inside the way you coerce yourself into the asana. Nice gang. Coming back up, just wiggling your legs out. Feel good. Does anyone have a block? How many people have blocks? You don't have to have a block. If you do have a block, now's a good time to have it close by. Good, great.
Great. So you're going to lie on your back. So we're going to take Seti Bandha Sarvangasana, which is just a fancy way of saying bridge in Sanskrit. Lie on your backs. Lie down. Now you want to have your feet like train tracks, and you want to be able to touch the backs of your heels. Sorry. So it's going to be bridge, like here. So you want to be able to touch the backs of your heels with your fingertips. Yeah. Okay. So now that you're here, you're going to grab the block and slide it down your thighs. And you're going to grip it down your thighs. So slide the block down your thighs. Yes, PK, it's got a manual. What is that manual? Star Wars. Yes. Ah, great, books. So touch homemade. So touching the backs of your heels with your fingertips. Taking a deep inhale, focus on your hip points. Really ground your feet to the mat. Push the ground away as you jack your hip points up into the sky. Interlace your fingers where your tailbone was. Now walk your shoulders underneath your back. Press the blades of your fingers into the mat. Good. Great. Well done. Bridge. So on the inhale, you're pushing your toes into the mat using your glutes, your thighs, and now use your glutes to push heels into the mat. At this point, everyone's going to straighten their right leg, point their right toes forward. So just straighten your right leg. Good. Point the toes forward. Point, point, point. Now press your left heel into the mat and know that somewhere deep down, this is actually good for you. As you kick, keep your knees in line, Marina. Knees in line, yeah. Now point through the toes. Breathe one more deep inhale. Find the space. And then release down, change sides. So right heel comes down to the mat. The next exhale, kick your left toes forward. Point, point, point. Switch everything on. You're driving your blades of your hands into the mat. You're opening your shoulders, sternum to the sky, hip points to the sky. That sweet smiles locked on your face. And then you're going to release down and hug your knees in towards your chest. And we're going to take a really nice supine twist. So you pick your right knee over your left. So cross your legs, right knee over left. Knees high, both knees high. So stack your knees. Yeah. So you look like this. So right knee over left. Whoops. Right knee over left. Left hand on the left knee. And then you're going to fall over to your left hand side. And breathe. And just again, find the space and the stillness. Pressing your tongue into the roof of your mouth. And breathing into your resistance. So wherever there is resistance, it's in your hips, it's in your chest. Change sides, left knee onto right, right hand onto your left knee, and the exhale, come all the way down to your right side, look over your left shoulder, plant your tripod left fingers into the mat. Mind is soft, tongue pushed into the roof of your mouth. And remind yourselves that this practice of doing without thinking is something you can carry into the whole day, because the less you think, we rarely tell ourselves good things. We normally sort of beat ourselves up about stuff. So the trick to get around that is just to not think at all. And that's what you do in yoga. You don't judge. You don't have an opinion. You just observe and enjoy. And if we can then carry that into the day, then yoga's working. Come back up to neutral. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock and roll up and down your spines, and let's meet Sukhasana, where you started the practice. So your heels are in line, soles of your feet facing the sky. Take your glutes, pull them out wide. Take your hands into prayer, draw them in. As you pass your heart, it's really nice thing to do, just lift your heart, shoulders down the back, point your fingertips forward, and then place your thumbs underneath your brow. And pause here in gratitude for these bodies and for giving yourself this time and space to engage with your breath, place your thoughts with your breath. As you exhale, bow to your prayer, giving thanks to your teachers, past, present, and future. Coming back up on the inhale. Jai Ma, thanks for your energy, gang. Well done for hanging in there, doing it with your sweet smiles on your faces.